this state. 100 years ago, Henry Thoreau said, "Eastward I go only by force. Westward I go free. I must walk towards Oregon and not towards Europe." This town of Salem is named after a town in my own state of Massachusetts, Salem, Massachusetts. And it is an interesting fact that the seal of the city of Salem in Massachusetts has a palm tree, has an Indian, and the slogan in honor of the great seaport of Salem is "To the farther side of the Indies." The East Indies are linked with Salem, Massachusetts, because the people of Salem sailed out to those islands in order to bring the wealth home to Massachusetts. Just as the people of Massachusetts, just as the people of New England came west, and therefore Salem, Oregon, and Salem, Massachusetts, and the Indies are all linked together by people of courage who were not satisfied with things as they were, but thought they could do better, and came to this state of the Northwest. I come here today from the oldest section of the United States, and in the last 5 days I have traveled from a fairground in Maine to a fairground in Palmer, Alaska, to a fairground in Michigan, to a fairground here in this state. And in every one of those states, I have seen the vitality of the American system. I run for the office of the presidency, saying that this is a great state and a great country. But I also say that it can be a greater state and a greater country. I don't ask the support of anyone in this election who feels that everything that is happening in this country today is as it should be, and that there is no need for further progress. I don't ask the support of anyone in this election who believes that the security of the United States is insured around the world, who feels that the balance of power is moving in our direction instead of in the direction of the communist world. I talk to those who came from this state 100 years ago, who liked my state, but who thought they could do better. I come and run for the office of the presidency because I like America, but I think it can do better. And that is what we should dedicate ourselves to doing. The hard, tough question for the next decade, for this or any other group of Americans, regardless of their party, is whether we or the communist world can best demonstrate the vitality of our system. Which system, the communist system or the system of freedom, is going to be able to convince the watching millions in Latin America and Africa and Asia who stand today on the razor edge of decision and try to make a determination as to which direction the world is moving? I think it should move with us. I think ours is the best system. I do not agree with Mr. Khrushchev when he says he's going to bury us. I think we can demonstrate in the next 10 years, in the next 40 years, that our high noon is in the future, that our best days are ahead, that our system is in keeping with the basic aspirations of the human people all over the globe, and the communist system is doomed to fail. But I think we can do it only if we're willing to work for our country. I call for the new frontier, and when I do so, I don't say what I'm going to promise to do for you if I'm elected. I promise that I will give you an opportunity to serve your country, to demonstrate that our cause and the cause of freedom all over the world are intertwined together. And I come to this valley in this fair today asking you to join me in this great national effort to rebuild the strength of America here and around the world. I think this country is ready to move again. Thank you.